Previously on Dream Team.
Luke Davenport. There's no way we could afford him.
Juventus? You used me to get the price up. I can't lose this deal.
Well, Juventus cannot stretch much further. A bid of 40 million euros would get you the player.
That matches the British transfer record.
And there is the man who will replace Fletcher to the tune of 40 million euros. Barcelona will benefit. Luke Davenport.
Do you have any idea what I'm going to have to do to pay for this Davenport deal? I have to save every single penny.
Dim sum? It's very good here. You enjoyed the match?
I'm grateful for your hospitality, Mr. Lau. It was good of you to see me.
And you like the young midfielder? He has made real progress since the World Cup. Don't you think?
I didn't. He seemed talented, yes.
Of course, it's the dream of every Chinese footballer to play in England. But I can see this player working well in your Premiership.
I'm sorry, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I didn't come here to... I hardly have the money to buy more players.
Miss Hernandez, I'm not asking you to buy him. Dream Inc. understands the club's financial situation. That is, after all, why you are here. I think we may have come up with an idea to solve your problems. Hey, Jan. 我介紹個客係英國嚟㗎 Pilar Fernandez。我哋啱啱你傾緊你入去個會個可能性喎。
佢係邊度球隊㗎 ？Man United, Liverpool.
Chang is asking which club you're from.
Harchester United?
Harchester.
Hernandez. Let me get those bags. Where can I take you?
I want the club, but we'll drop you and Chang off at the hotel en route.
佢話喺酒店放低我哋先。
好想見到領隊。
Chang is hoping to meet the manager as soon as possible. He looks forward to hearing the news he has for him in the team.
It's not fair to ask Chang to go straight into work. Tell him I'll arrange for him to meet Stuart this afternoon.
佢話今日晏晝先約你見領隊喎，唔得。
Everybody got me on the run. Sometimes I think that you come here just so you say you can, and I can't get alone in my bathroom. I need to give myself a hand. I just gotta roll back and until time for you to go. I'm gonna spill at your fat Jane. I'll be the king running as a wheel. I ain't looking to make no difference, no. Good. Don't let him close you. Good finish, Clyde. Good.
My lord and master wants to see you. Now?
I'm in the middle of training.
She's not in the waiting type of mood.
Come on.
You can't do this over my head.
Who exactly is the boss here, Stuart?
Exactly. Choosing players is what you pay me for. How do you think this will look to the team? If they start thinking you're in charge of football, I'd be lucky if they listen to a word I say.
They seem to manage when Davenport joined.
And that's another thing. I thought we didn't have any money after buying Luke.
Actually, the money for Zhao isn't coming from Harchester.
So, where is it coming from?
Dreaming are trying to up their exposure in China. They offered us a free player. No transfer fee, no wages. Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
I don't even know what position he plays in.
He's a left midfielder.
But that's one of our strongest positions.
A full Chinese international. I'll bring him and May to meet you this afternoon.
May?
His interpreter.
He can't speak English!
Quite a lot of the world doesn't. For the time being, here's May. And living and working here, they pick it up fast enough. I should know.
你肯定你冇事？
冇問題嘛，好似喺屋企咁。
咁好啦，小心啦，拜拜。
OK 啦，再見啦。啊。入嚟啊！
搞掂好未啊？行得啦喎。
好。
Come in.
Have you finished? I have loaded up the car.
Oh, I'm sorry. They've only sprung a last-minute assessment on me.
好高興見到你。
Tian's very pleased to meet you.
I'm very pleased to meet him too.
Do you mind?
Marcel, I'm really sorry. It was all very short notice. Can you let the babysitter know and tell her I'm sorry? I'll come help you unpack after the assessment.
Of course.
Can we get on with things?
Keep the pace up. Keep your knees up. That's it. Okay, that's it. Well done. Impressive.
Excellent. So he can go straight into training tomorrow.
Maybe you should have a day or two's rest first. He must be knackered after the flight.
He's raring to go. The sooner he's training, the sooner he's playing, right?
Yeah.
Look, if we're done here, I have to go. I'll have a full report on your desk in the morning.
Sure.
Fine.
Hey, look. I'd prefer it if this didn't go any further. I want to introduce him to the team myself. In fact, I'd rather you didn't discuss club business with the players at all.
Not like you to be secretive, Stuart. I won't say anything.
So, perhaps Chang would like to be shown around the club now. Why don't you go back to reception? Nikki will take you on the tour. Satisfied? He's probably the fittest player we've got.
Let's hope he plays as well as he runs. Is everyone dressed? We have our new signing and his interpreter.
She can interpret me anytime she likes, mate.
Yeah, you better watch her, man. Take a look at those eyes. I bet she deals a mean karate chop.
Karate is Japanese. I think you mean Kung Fu.
Oh, you mean like Bruce Lee? Yes, Bruce! Oh, you mate, you only good at the old martial arts?
就係識得關於功夫啦，李小龍同埋公仔麵。
So, you busy tonight? He's busy every night. Last thing she needs is you lot helping her settle in. All right? Xiao? Zhao? Sorry.
Bruce. 叫我 Bruce 啊。
He says call him Bruce.
Bruce is joining us from Beijing. He has 12 caps for China. Maybe you saw his goal against the Arab Emirates in the World Cup qualifiers.
Oh, really? I thought we already had too many strikers.
Shut up. He's a left midfielder.
What?
Come on.
You're not kidding me, right?
This is a squad, Ryan. It's not exactly unusual to have more than one player for a position.
How come this is the first time we've heard about this?
Because I've been involved in enough transfer negotiations that have fallen apart at the 11th hour. Now, I'm sure you'll all make him feel welcome. So let's get cracking. Bruce.
Come on!
He's fit, but a little on the slight side.
I'll never stop Zola.
Come on, that's it.
It's just a more physical game than he's used to. Okay, gather in. Well done. That's it for today. We'll save those legs for tomorrow. Hit the showers. I was looking good.
That was good.
At least we can say my position's safe.
Oh, don't know about that, mate. They say it's a different game over here, and that just proves it loud and clear.
I mean, what does the gaffer think he's doing, man?
Show sales. It happens all the time with Japanese players. Inomoto, Toda.
You know, I mean, financially, in terms of revenue, you know, from a club's point of view, it's not actually a bad idea, is it? Curtis?
Are you going to tell us what's going on?
Yeah, bruv. I mean, you're not playing me and you're buying new players like that.
I don't understand. I thought you wanted us to finish higher in the league this season.
Hey, you haven't got a bet on the club going down, have you?
Where's Bruce?
Is this a joke or what? Oh, please, come on. It's not like you can understand us.
So, answers. Lads, you just got here. Give him a break. We only got an international flight yesterday. Don't worry about training.
叫你唔好擔心練習嘅嘢。
我知我未夠好，同佢講對唔住，我會踢好啲。
Bruce says he's not good enough, but he'll make sure he's soon.
It's fine. It's natural to find English football different.
佢覺得英國足球係唔同係一件好自然嘅事嚟嘅。
Listen, no one expects you just to turn up here and set the world on fire.
冇人認為你一嚟到就創造啲咩驚人嘅成績。
Train with the reserves until you've got used to things.
暫時同啲後備練習一下先。
And when you feel ready, we'll have you up with the big boys.
等你覺得準備好啦，先再同人正式嘅打。
Don't worry.
唔好擔心。
Thank you.
You're all right. Do you realize how stupid you just made me look?
Haven't we already had this conversation, Stuart?
That was before I knew the player you bought was barely first division standard.
What do you mean?
The lads walked all over him, and that was just in training.
You're exaggerating. It's a jet lag. He'll be fine when he settles in.
Come on, Pilar, you know the score. The Premiership isn't like any other league in the world. Send him to Spain. More time on the ball. He'd be okay, but here, gets swallowed up.
Tell me he's not that bad.
I wish I could. But look, I'll get him right in time. But I won't guarantee you'll never go over my head.
It's not that simple.
What exactly is it you're not telling me? "45 minutes of every game."
Yes. He has to play.
No one has a deal like that. Davenport doesn't have that.
Dreaming were very insistent. After all, if he isn't on the pitch, the Chinese fans will watch Man United or Liverpool.
He couldn't play 10 minutes of every game, let alone 45. We'll have to give him back.
I'm not sure you understand. I can give the player back, but then I wouldn't make Davenport's next installment. He'd have to go back too. I did this deal for a reason.
What? Because you got us into such a mess buying Luke, there was no other way out.
I didn't see you complaining when I suggested the purchase, Stuart.
It's not my job to manage Harchester's finances. Do you know what my job is? Choosing the players to buy, picking the team, getting them into shape. Maybe you'd like to choose the formation for Saturday. I can't manage a club where I'm put in this position.
Stuart, you're not going to walk away. Who else will give you a job like this? Managing a Premiership team? Managing Luke Davenport? I know it isn't ideal. But you said yourself, with time, he'll be up to scratch.
And until then?
I will try to talk to the sponsors. But in the meantime, you better help Zhao prepare for the match on Saturday.
I just talked to him about... Why didn't he tell me about this? Does he even know the terms of his contract?
I don't know.
You look smart. Go on, keep
Excuse me, gentlemen, I think there's space for another.
Must be as big as Luke in China, man. Lovely over there, isn't it, Brucey?
Premiership, Bruce. Camera, Bruce. What do you think of the new shirt?
I think it is.
Thank you, everyone. I'm pleased to introduce Zhao Chang as part of our truly international team for the future. Clubs are worldwide brands now, and we intend to be at the forefront. Harchester United isn't simply a club of England, or even of Europe, but a club of the world.
Yeah? What's all this about?
I'm introducing our new international star to the world press.
我諗住睇下後備先。What's he saying?
He doesn't understand. We both thought that you agreed he'll be in the reserve for the time being.
Well, yeah, we did, but...
He is not ready to play.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry, I don't have any choice.
佢冇得選擇。
佢係咪領隊咩？
You're the manager. What is going on?
Not even the manager can change something that's in his contract.
Is it written that he has to play?
I thought they'd have told him.
阿妹，佢講咩啊？
對唔住。
講俾我知。
Curtis and Alexander on the bench, they can come on.
Bruce ain't looking too good.
It's been a very positive start to the Premiership season for Harchester United. And a lot of interest in this match today, not least from the new Harchester fans from China, because the import from Chinese football for an undisclosed fee, Zhao Chang, the Chinese fans turning up today will wonder whether he will get a start under player-manager Stuart Naismith, but they are here in numbers for the visit of Tottenham Hotspur, who are under new management for what should be a cracking game here at the Dragon's Lair.
You got your team sheet, Stuart?
I need 5 minutes.
Is there any quarter past?
It's an emergency. So what's the deal? Have you spoken to the sponsors?
I did my best.
What does that mean?
Still has to play.
Do they know what they're doing to the boy? Have you even explained?
They would not have sent him here if they didn't expect him to play well.
I'll talk to them. You are destroying us! You ruin me, ruin the team, ruin the whole club!
Jeopardizing this deal is what would ruin the club. Dream Inc. are here, and they expect to see Zhao play 45 minutes. I am sorry.
Right? Tear into them for the first whistle, no messing. We'll catch them cold. Through Marcel, out to Ryan. And you hit the chance again. Let's have this game dead and buried by half-time. Right, let's go! Good luck, boys. Good attitude.
The name on everyone's lips at Harchester at the moment is Luke Davenport. What a start to life in the Premiership for him. And he takes his place in this starting 11 chosen by player manager Stuart Naismith. It's a slight change in formation, 4-5-1. Davenport the lone striker, Ryan Naismith down the left been in superb form, and Marcel Sabatier skipping the side from the heart of midfield. But these two are going to be a handful for Premiership defences this season. So it will be Harchester to get the match underway, and a great expectancy here given this wonderful start to the campaign. And the ball forward by Sullivan. Harchester begun well here. Sabatier getting free down the left. Chance to steady himself, getting a decent cross. Davenport with a header. Turned away by Casey Keller. And a really bright start which will be troubling the Spurs caretaker manager David Pleat. Harchester well on top here. Danny Sullivan with the cross. Danger here for Tottenham. Luke Davenport, yes! Premiership defenders, look out! There's a goal machine about, and his name is Luke Davenport. What an acquisition! And the boy from Barcelona is already a folk hero in Harchester. Cross seeks out Davenport in with a header. Davenport. Naismith. Davenport looking to get between two. Oh, and bringing a fine save out of Keller. Davenport close again. Davenport looking for Naismith. What a combination these two are proving to be up front. Davenport. Scorching effort. And they are running the Tottenham defence ragged. Naismith. Naismith to Davenport. Really good opportunity now. Luke Davenport. It's another fabulous goal from the former Barcelona striker. And the Tottenham defence just could not live with him. Luke Davenport scoring goals for fun at the Dragon's Lair. And the crowd absolutely ecstatic. Half-time, 2-0, Harchester lead Tottenham. And in no way does that flatter Harchester. Luke Davenport with both goals. And the new Chinese import Zhao must be very impressed with that first half. Harchester deservedly in the lead.
That was excellent, don't you think?
I look forward to seeing how Zhao fits into the team in the second half.
You didn't need no half-time break. Same again second half, yeah?
Nice. Okay, Pep. That's Premiership football, mate. That right there.
All right, quiet down. We haven't won yet. We need the same again in the second half. Marcel, Luke's pulling their defence all over the place. Get in his space. Pick up his knockdowns. Sully, watch their blindside runs.
Sorry, gentlemen. I just need the word with Stuart.
What's this about?
Mr. Lau was hoping to wish Chang luck before the second half.
I'm not having my team disrupted. No one comes into the changing room except the players. Clear?
Mr. Lau, let's see Chang afterwards when we can give him our congratulations. Maybe you'd like to go to the players' lounge. Nicky will have some champagne waiting. Sorry, Stuart. Shouldn't have let him come down.
Sponsors don't run this club.
No.
I need 15 minutes. You get a third goal, then I can bring him in.
No. The deal is he plays the second half.
At any cost.
You better get back inside and finish that team talk. Put him on, Stuart.
The team talks now.
Where was I?
More goals.
Yes. Just a couple of tactical adjustments. Ryan, you're off.
What?
You've done the damage already. I want to save it for next week.
But I'm playing one of the best games of my life out there.
I want to tighten up in midfield. Make sure we don't lose this game. You're off, Ryan.
Is this to do, huh?
Just do what I tell you.
I'm ready, Gaff. I'm ready to do this.
Bruce, you're on.
What? What?
Not now. All right, let's have it nice and sharp. Just keep it simple. Play your normal game.
What's your Instagram?
Don't want you trying anything clever, okay? I'll be next to you. It'll be fine, yeah? You'll be fine. Okay?
Harchester deservedly leading Tottenham Hotspur by 2-0, but Stuart Naismith is making a surprise substitution at half-time. Ryan Naismith has gone off, and there's a first start in the Premiership for Zhao. Well, his fan club will be hoping he's up to the rigours of the Premiership, and so too will his player manager. We're about to find out. But Harchester in cruise control of this match at the moment. Here is Zhao. Looks for the run of Sullivan. Sabatier trying to get in there. A better touch, and he may well have been causing problems. Oh, mistake by Zhao. And Robbie Keane's onto this. Could be problems for Harchester. It's Robbie Keane, and it's 2-1. Awful start to the second half, and in particular for the new boy from China, Zhao. Awful defending, and he knows it. Robbie Keane takes full advantage. Long ball forward, looks for Davenport. No link up there though. Davenport will certainly be looking for better service than he's currently getting. Ball given away by Zhao. Oh, that was unlucky from Stuart Naismith. It's Robbie Keane who squares it up at 2-2. And another nightmare moment for Zhao.
I'm sure we'll score again.
Harchester really up against it now, and Stuart Naismith has seen enough. And Zhao's Premiership debut ends early. And a substitution being readied here by Harchester.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. Maybe he's injured.
Doesn't appear to me to be any injury there for Zhao. This is purely tactical. Stuart Naismith coming across to have a word with Andy Ansa. And Harchester have really got some soul-searching to do. Just seconds remaining now, and it's all over. 2-2 it finishes, and this will feel like 2 points lost, certainly by Harchester. Robbie Keane is the man of the match. Luke Davenport hardly had a sniff at goal, but it was all about the mistakes of the new Chinese import Zhao.
Bring on some chump.
I'm coming to draw. Why don't you just tell us what's going on with Bruce?
Bruce wasn't the only one who had a bad second half. We weren't functioning as a unit. We just weren't the force we were in the first half.
Yeah? Maybe it's because you took me off.
Oh, Stuart, the press are waiting upstairs for Luke and Bruce.
All right. Luke, hit the showers. Press conference.
My favourite.
So we were unlucky in the second half, but I think we proved early on that we have the makings of a good side.
Do you regret your first half switch, Stuart?
What's done is done, gentlemen. We are still very happy with our start to the season.
Do you feel ready to take part so soon after your arrival?
It's not unusual to play a new signing as soon as they arrive.
Chiang?
Chiang was disappointed with his performance today, but is confident that he will be able to prove himself in time.
So Cheng still believes he'll make it to the Premiership.
Yes. He needs time to adapt to the English game, but is confident that he will be able to hold his own.
So how does he feel? Now he's cost his new club 2 points today.
How do you think he feels? He knew he wasn't ready to play, but if the contract says he has to play, then he has to play.
Contract is left. Come on. Is that
Harchester 嘅合同講咩？
I think that's enough questions for today. I said this press conference is over.
Has he made his own contract?
對唔住啊，我唔係有心㗎。
Mr. Chiang, I have several messages and a call on hold for you.
你電話？喂，我係阿美。你爸爸？你想我講啲乜？
你中意講咩？你講，你哋係咁噶啦，我要鬆弛一下。
Dreaming offered us a very good financial package to take this player. But that is not the only reason why we brought Zhao Chang to Harchester. I've seen him play.
Is that what you call it?
And he's talented. He's played internationally and very fit. But I'm aware that he's not ready.
Now that's what you call an understatement.
I give you my word. I will try and sort this out.
This is a joke. I'm on the bench, fine, I can accept that. And I'm working really hard to get myself back in there. But what's the point if other players can actually buy their way on?
Exactly.
Come on.
It takes the Michael.
I didn't come here to be just some sub.
Exactly.
I think what Curtis is trying to say is that as long as Bruce's contract has him playing, we wouldn't be playing at all.
Drink to that.
Yeah. I'll buy you a drink.
Marcel?
I don't want to strike, but you give us no choice.
This strike is illegal. They can't do it.
Looks like they can.
Possess you to tell that girl about the contract.
Don't even think about passing the buck, Pilar. This is your mess. You're going to clear it up. My position's been weakened enough.
Miss Hernandez?
Nicola, I think you can see I'm busy.
Yeah, but
But what?
the owners are here to see you.
Which ones?
All of them.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
We're not going to stand for this.
I'm taking legal advice. I will not let you destroy this club.
Yeah, we're all over the news. A flippin' Laufenstoch.
Do you believe everything you see on television? Let me take you through the figures. I think you'll find the deal is in the best interest of Harchester United Football Club.
Not if we lose games and go down the league. Not if our fans give up because anybody can get in the team if they're backed by some corporation.
Well, especially now the players have gone on strike.
When's this?
Hang on, wait a minute. If we have to join together to freeze the club's assets and stop you destroying this club, we will.
You realise, Clyde, if the club's assets are frozen, you won't be playing any matches this season.
Hardly matters considering the team's down their flaming tools, does it?
Yeah, exactly. And this is about us anyway, and about what you're trying to do to this club.
To think, when you bought Davenport, I was impressed with your negotiating skills. I suggest you sort this out. Or we'll see you in court.
What are we going to do?
You got us into this, Pilar. You're the only one who can get us out of it.
You signed this contract. Do you really want to go back on it? Because if this is how you like to do business...
But the players are striking. No training, no protocols, no glory. It's a bad situation for everyone, and if you could just...
I suggest you work it out. Because Dream Inc. did not employ you to get us into this mess. If you can't find a solution, we'll have to get someone else in there who can. Am I clear?
Lão生，我有嘢同你講。
係，生。
你簽嗰份合同，我做唔到，你要俾我做。
吓？我驚冇可能嘛。
我唔想做球隊嘅負擔，我對唔住自己同我國家。
你絕對唔係一個負擔，你同其他球員喺個會度一樣咁重要㗎。冇你啊，我哋個會有一個好嚴重嘅經濟問題㗎。
咪咁樣，你都唔明。
你冇諗咁多啦，你翻入去唞。
Freezing assets. There must be some kind of legal counter-maneuver. Well, get me out of it. What kind of lawyer are you?
I've been waiting to take training for about half an hour, but the only person there is Bruce. We've less than a week to our next game. Even if we get this resolved by then, without training, we'll be mincemeat.
There are actually bigger things for me to worry about than training, Stuart. If the owners succeed in freezing the assets, this whole club will fall apart. We're not just facing losing a game, Stuart. This is much bigger than that.
What are you going to do?
I'm glad you agreed to see me.
Well, you just kind of came in.
Clyde, I know you're worried about the club, but let me assure you, neither going on strike nor freezing its assets will help anyone.
But I do have business interests to protect.
I understand you're anxious to take control, but I consider what you'll have left to take control of once these measures are put in place. If the club assets are frozen, I'll be unable to spend money, but we also can't receive it. The club will be ruined because it can't function. You're destroying the very thing you hope to own. And as long as you're not playing, your career is going with it. Do you understand? Now, there are positive steps you can take towards ownership. But trust me, this isn't one of them.
But I've not really thought about it like that, but now you come to mention it.
Now, there are some positive steps you can take towards ownership. But trust me, this isn't one of them.
She does have a point, love.
I think it's time for the club to resolve this ownership issue. Obviously, I cannot be seen to favor you, but there are some strings I can pull.
What exactly do you mean?
Oh, this is really nice.
Dean, get on with this, lad.
Yeah, we wouldn't want you hurting yourself, would we? Give us a kiss, you.
Dean. Dean.
They're the footballers you were so keen to move into the Barons.
I need to see Marcel. Alone, if you don't mind. I know we haven't exactly been on good terms recently, but I also know you don't want to strike any more than I do. For God's sakes, Marcel, you have to help me. Please. You can talk to them. They respect you. This has to be sorted out, and rather sooner than later, for all our sakes. Can you get the players together and meet at the club?
I'll see what I can do.
He's over here. Just don't let Pilar see you.
I thought training wasn't happening.
It isn't. He's been here since 8.
Thank you.
Okay.
對唔住啊，我真係冇心㗎。我諗佢哋今日唔會嚟，
我知啊，點解？
因為佢哋對你嘅合同唔滿意咯。
冇人係。
佢哋都唔會再踢。
咁係邊個錯啊？
我今日嚟係同你講拜拜嘅。
你走？
佢哋會再留我咩？對唔住啊，令到你咁困難。
都唔關你事。Boys. 我知道你哋唔想見到我。
I know I'm probably the last person you want to see right now.
講真啊，我都唔想嚟呢度，但係佢哋唔俾我走。
And to be honest, I don't want to be here either, but they won't let me go.
我都唔知道合同講咩嘢。如果我知道，我都唔會嚟。
I didn't know about this deal, this contract. If I'd known, I would never have come.
我仲係唔想做球隊嘅負擔。如果我得嘅話，我先會踢。
I don't want to be a burden on the team. I only want to play if I'm worth it.
我話想走係最壞嘅決定。
But when I say I want to go, I'm told it's the worst thing I can do.
冇咗我 ，Harchester 會破產。
Because without the money that came with me, Harchester is bankrupt.
我嚟呢度同你哋道歉，我嘅過失。
So I came here to ask for forgiveness for my being here and for my failure.
Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the last game did not go as well as we had hoped.
And whose fault was that?
But I truly believe the people in this room are made to reach the Champions League. Not without a struggle, but one we can come through if we pull together.
That's right. Get us to solve the problems you've created.
We have to speculate to accumulate.
You're joking.
Look, you can go ahead with the strike if you have to. But let me make it clear. You are in breach of contract. If you decide you want to come back, you will not have jobs waiting for you.
Lads, I think we all agree that this is the last situation we want to be in. But refusing to play isn't going to help us. We can make this work. Bruce can fit in. We can find a way. Can't we?
Come on, guys. We are professionals.
Any objections?
Go ahead.
I not pay.
Bruce, the team's prepared to play with you. We need you to play.
Maybe I've got an idea.
St James's Park is packed to the rafters this afternoon for the visit of Harchester United. Zhao gets his first Premiership start. Ryan Naismith amongst the substitutes. Newcastle trying to make progress. Ball swung forward towards Shearer, who challenges with Zhao. And Zhao's gone down, seemingly clutching his wrist. Looked to be a fairly innocuous challenge as he climbed with Shearer, and immediately Stuart Naismith is calling Abby Fletcher, the Harchester physio, to administer to Zhao. Ryan Naismith doing some warming up exercises. And there are some concerned looks in the stands. But Zhao's first Premiership start is going to end early in abject disappointment for the travelling Harchester fans, just minutes into his first Premiership start. Ryan Naismith will come on now for Zhao.
Join on Dream Team.
I'm offering a reward, a £25,000 for you to come down here and tell me how you really got your hands on them tickets.
I'll match his deal. 25k for your silence.
Get me 25 grand by tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll do the decent thing and own up.
No!